dog. Here we go.
Plug the phone in. I'll do that later on.
Let me tweet this bad boy. And it's tweeted. Two more days till the NFL draft, Crib Dog.
Can't wait.
Is that in Bart Scott voice or?
I can't wait. I'm going to go plug in the phone real quick so you can start whenever.
Oh, we don't need it right now.
Yeah, true, but I might as well plug it in so I don't worry about it later or forget about it. I'm wondering why we're not getting any calls. I mean, we usually don't get any calls, but still.
We get a few once in a while.
That's true, we do.
Every once in a while we get a rare phone call. Everybody's here just to watch the game, Kramer.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm always here for. And then chime in on my 2 cents every once in a while.
All right, here we go. And welcome to sunny Chicago today, 50-degree day. I'm Jay Binkley with Kramer Sansone, the color commentator today. It's the 13-9 Royals against the 13-10 Chicago White Sox. Brady Singers gets his fourth start of the year for the Royals. Is 0-1 with 3.45. He has pitched well, and he's got the fifth starting spot for the Royals. It was really one of those things by necessity where he stood up for the Royals. As a matter of fact, it was Brad Keller showed up to the K with back stiffness. Brady Singers thrown right into the starting rotation, and he hadn't relented since. The Royals going with the four-man rotation. Earlier this year, they're going with the fifth man with Brady Singers. He'll face Gio Gonzales that was picked in the first round by the White Sox way back in 2004. Played with Oakland, played for the Nationals, and played for the Brewers last year. A couple Brewers made their way over, and Gio Gonzales and Yasmani Grandal. The AL Central Royals are tied with the Indians. However, their percentage points just a little bit better. 13-9. Indians are 14-10. The White Sox just a half game back for the Royals. Shows you the significance of this game. The White Sox 13-10. The Twins 12-11. Just a game and a half out of first place. The Royals haven't seen them yet. Or the Indians. Then the Tigers bring up the rear 9-13. 4 games back. The lineup for the White Sox and Rick Renteria, presented by Purell. Wash your hands. Center fielder Larry Garcia. The third baseman, batting second, Juan Moncada. In the shortstop today, should be Mendick, but we're not 100% sure with Renteria in his lineup. Batting fourth, left fielder Eloy Jimenez. At first base, Jose Abreu batting fifth. Edwin Encarnacion, the red-hot hitter for the White Sox, at sixth in DH. Yasmani Grandal, the former Brewer, batting seventh for the White Sox in right field. Nomar Mazara. And at second base, Tim Anderson, who's MVP of the game last night. The starting lineup for the Royals, presented by the 435 Podcast Network, 610sports.com. Center fielder Whit Merrifield leads off. Whit Merrifield, 8th in the American League in hitting at this point, 3rd in total hits. Adalberto Mondesi at shortstop today for the Royals, batting second. Hunter Dozier in right field bats third. The DH today, batting fourth, Jorge Soler with 8 home runs. That's second in the American League as he had 2 Sunday. Sal Perez in the 5th spot at catcher tonight for the Royals. Maikel Franco, the third baseman, bats 6th. Boom Boom McBroom gets a start again at first base because the lefty. And in left field, it is the Gold Glover, perennial Gold Glover, Alex Gordon. Second base, you'll see Nicky Lopez get the start again. Good evening, Crime Dog.
How's it going, Binkley?
It's going good. One more game against the White Sox. Royals open the season against the White Sox, go 2-1. The White Sox swept the Royals in Kansas City, winning all 3. So, then they win last night. So the Royals have seen the White Sox quite a bit, 7 times in all. The Royals have won just 2 of those games.
Yes, it's not looking – I mean, it's early in the season, so you really can't say much of it being, oh, the Royals just do not have the White Sox number. They've won the first series in the game of the season. They can still win this series if they choose to do so. They have to win this game, and they also got to win tomorrow night. But The Royals, of course, have not gotten the easiest side for them. All these lefty pitchers that I think is taking a toll on this dominant right-handed, I guess, at-bat side. So you might think that the lefties pitchers are just flourishing when they see the Royals lineup.
Well, one thing you've been paying attention to, Kramer, is MLB The Show has been doing the Players League, where they play 3-inning games. And Brett Phillips is playing for the Royals. He's having a lot of fun with it because people say he's an offensive player, and he hit a home run and was very excited. We all know Brett Phillips has an infectious laugh, and you can go and check out his interview with Cody and Gold on demand, 610sports.com. But here he is last night talking to Tommy Kaly of the Yankees, who thought Brett Phillips was a pitcher, not a hitter. This guy is Rodney Dangerfield. He gets no respect. Here's the transaction.
When I came up to the plate against you in the video game, you thought I was a pitcher?
At first I did, yeah. Then I realized, I was like, wait, he's not a pitcher. Man, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. Oh man, I'm just getting busted inside right now.
Oh, that's classic, bro. Well, I'm Brett Phillips. My name is Brett Phillips. I'm an outfielder with the Kansas City Royals. You and yourself and the rest of the viewers may not know me, but I do play professional baseball, and I'm decent at it.
Here's Brett Phillips' interaction last night.
Oh,
he gets no respect. Brett Phillips gets no respect. We won't see him tonight unless he's pinch hits. As Gio Gonzales, the lefty, starts for the Royals against the righty, Brady Singer. But it was rainy last night in Chicago. And again, this is the 8th matchup of the season already out of 19 for these teams. They played 7 times. The White Sox have won 5 of them. The Royals had a 4-0 lead yesterday before seeing it evaporate as Mike Montgomery on the hill. Maybe Brady Singer should hopefully have something against Gio Gonzales, who's 1-2 with an 8.50. Gio Gonzales, 4-3 with a 6.50 and 9 starts against the Royals in his career.
I think we're going to see something a little spectacular from the Royals tonight. I feel like since Brady Singer came in on opening day, locked it down and helped the Royals get that win, I think we're going to see Brady Singer just go out dominant tonight.
AL Central has closed up quite a bit.
Yes,
when you have 4 teams within a game and a half of each other, Indians and Royals tied in first. The White Sox, once again, just a half game out. The Twins that have been turning things on of late, just a game and a half out, and the Royals haven't seen the Twins or the Indians this year. They've seen a lot of the Tigers, and they will hear more, as well as the Royals will finish up in Chicago tomorrow, have a day off Thursday before heading to Baltimore over the weekend. Should be interesting.
Should be very interesting. The Royals are at that point where they can at least win at least 1 or 2, hopefully win the series, and they can just go to Tampa Bay, hopefully win the series there. But they got Baltimore. You know for a fact they're going to do some work next week against Baltimore. But we can't look at Baltimore right now. We got to look at this series first, Binkley.
This is the 8th series of the year for the Royals. They've won 5 series and lost just 2. One to the White Sox, one to the Blue Jays. But this is series number 8. They still can win the series. Brad Keller on the mound tomorrow for the boys in blue. But it's Brady Singer gets the action tonight. And I can't wait. Will it rain in Chicago? No rain tonight, or at least it's not supposed to rain in Chicago. Without further ado, here's the ball game. Hello, Craig Dog.
How's it going, Bink? I'm guessing it's partly cloudy there right now. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Those look a little. It'll be all right. Head coach wants Alex Gordon out. Should we keep him in or out?
Yeah, we gave him 2 days off during the weekend. It's time for him to start up.
Dang, another game time decision on Nick Dini. They want him in there. Nope, we're going to keep with Salvi. So we're going to keep that lineup the way it is.
Let's keep it the way it is. Important game here. There's Whit Merrifield. It's on fire.
That's the James McCann apparently still is in the lineup. Got Tim Anderson batting 3rd tonight. Look at that. They change it up on us again, Bink.
Yeah, there's McCann. He'll be in the field tonight. That's the right. Interesting selection by Renner, yeah.
Interesting, yes, always. It's always interesting by him.
Hello, Zach. The White Sox will go with their Sunday uniforms tonight. Typically, they don't wear these except for Sunday, but we all know baseball is about superstition. The Royals actually wore their light blue during the week one time. Gio Gonzales makes his 5th start on the season, 1-2 with an 8.50 ERA.
I like these uniforms for the White Sox. Not a big White Sox fan, but I like these uniforms.
Normally they're Sunday attire, but they'll wear them for,
Sonny and
sporadically.
Nick Davies is joining in the chat.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the White Sox.
Nick, I think Tony G was kidding. There's Danny Mendick going to be the shortstop tonight, actually.
So he came on in. Danny Mendick is finally in the game once again.
Whit Merrifield, 3rd leading hitter in the American League. Hit 4 hits on Sunday. Doubles short of the cycle.
Merrifield.
All right, an answer for that, for Sonny and Chad Forever's question on Valoria, is Valoria's not in the game. Like, we do not know where Valoria is.
We have no idea where he is. Cam Gallagher earned the backup job for the Royals. Nick Deeney played a handful of games with the Royals last year. And Whit'll hit that to Mendick. Over to Brady for out number 1.
It's not what you want for your leadoff batter to come out and his ground out.
He's
Take
been
2
so
pitches.
good at getting leadoff hits.
Oh,
for the Royals
easily,
this year.
yes.
He really has. Adalberto Mondesi starting off batting from the right side against the lefty Gio Gonzales. Adalberto Mondesi's been tearing the league up.
He has. At 352, you got to love it.
Leads the league in
There's
stolen
another
bases.
hit.
He's shopping at the gap once again. This will be extra bases for Mondi with his speed.
Might be 3. Right, it's going to be
It's
3.
going to be 3. As he easily makes it for his first triple of the year, believe it or not.
Which is kind of second, actually. Second triple
Oh,
of
this
the
is
year.
number 2. That's right. Second triple of the year. He's tied Nicky Lopez and Hunter Dozier for the league lead, or the league lead. So Dominic Phillips, has 3.
Just watch him just glide through the base path. Like, he knew, as soon as I think once he left the bat, he knew he was getting a triple out of this.
He would have stolen 3rd regardless. Hunter Dozier has been great with runners in scoring position. Has that average up to 271 now. What'd they say? Stiffness?
No, it was just his, no stiffness. It was just being tired, which is reasonable. There's a day off in 2 days. They'll be okay.
That's right. They can push through this. For all its virtual baseball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Change up for Gonzales at 81. 19 ribs for Hunter Dozier this year. 22 for Jorge Soler. He leads the Royals.
Nick Davies asked, because it's an important question apparently. Who has the better laugh, Brett Phillips, Dana Wright, or Henry Lake?
Brett Phillips.
Yeah, I say Brett Phillips.
They're all good.
Gio Gonzales has been in the leagues for a long time.
2004
Ball
first
3.
round pick of the White Sox.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Been around for a while.
He has been.
Jorge Soler, 2 home runs Sunday. Waiting on deck, but Hunter Dozier faces a 3-1 count here in his favor. So good this year with runners in scoring position. He'll take that one.
And work a walk there, big.
So Hunter Dozier on first, Adalberto Mondesi on third. He thought about taking the bat with him, didn't he?
See how close he was.
Boy, that's as close as
That's pretty close, but not.
Takes that walk. Here comes Jorge Soler, who's been the king of multi-RBI home runs this year. 8 home runs in total for Jorge. Hip, hip.
Jorge.
While you're enjoying the game, have an ice cold Miller Lite by our friends at Miller Lite.
1, no strike.
Or if you want some wine, try the Vineyard Variety Pack from kcwineco.com.
Ooh, that thing was hanging. The ball boy does not look impressed. Look at those empty seats right there.
19,000 in the rain last night. A couple Royals fans. High home plate today. Soler will chop that one to Abreu. Go to second for 1. Soler is safe at first base, and the Royals will get Mondi home in a quick 1-0 lead. It was a 4-0 lead from the Royals yesterday. They saw that evaporate. White Sox had to get through a 5-run inning. shortstop. It's Gio Gonzales covering first base. Scores a run, though. And here comes Salvador Perez. 5 home runs on the season. Second to only Jorge Soler. With Merrifield chiming in as well. He's got 4. 342 average for Perez. Coming back from that injury last year, looking great. When the Royals play, we play a game. Every night the Royals play, we will start it at 6 o'clock. Do Saturday and Sunday at 1. No game Thursday. The Royals have a scheduled day off. But Kramer and I will be talking draft on 6th Sports Radio.
That is true.
3-0 count here as Gio Gonzales struggling in the first.
And don't forget Friday, we have the game at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock game because Kramer and I are on the radio that night. Good evening, Bob. Welcome to the broadcast.
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
And he'll walk. This is Salvador Perez and Jorge Soler on.
Batting fifth.
The second walk
The third baseman,
that Gio
number
Gonzales
7,
has forced this in.
Miguel Bronco.
Gio Gonzales, like Carlos Rodon, earlier last night before he settled in. Michael Franco had that big walk-off home run for the Royals Friday night against the Orioles.
It seems like it's been forever ago. It really has.
It's been since last Friday.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I'd ask you today what day it was.
I didn't know the day either, Kramer.
Count 1-0.
21st April. It's Tuesday, actually.
Look at Franco versus Gonzales lifetime. 1 for 24.
Yikes.
He's due.
He is due.
He does not hit Gio Gonzales well.
Well, it's looking a little bit low. It's a favorable call for Gio Gonzales. Some nice-looking stance batting socks. Franco does bring the swag to the
His
plate.
sock game is strong.
It's very strong.
Gio wore the high socks tonight. Well. He got a 1-2 count.
I always like it when teams participate in like High Sock Sunday or Saturday.
You should wear yours like that.
Yeah, if you give me some, I'll do it.
He's a Royals fan right behind home plate.
Nope. That's inside.
Zach pointed out, nice to see Royals fans find their way down there on the south side. And Franco will change
Here we
things
go.
around.
Look at Franco now. Is Salvi going to score from first? I highly doubt it, but it'd be nice to see him test.
I don't think he'll test it.
Nope.
But the Royals will lead 2-0 here. It's an RBI double, number 4 for Michael Franco. 1 for 24 against Gio Gonzales until that hit. Make it 2 for 25. Here comes Boom Boom McBroom. All his home runs this year have come on the road.
On the run, came on with 2 runners on base, but they can ground out to end the inning.
And he mended it over to Brady. And that's it. But the Royals scored 2 and lead this game early on 2-0 in a very important game. The White Sox just a half game back of the Royals in first.
Good thing that the Royals were able to produce 2 runs this inning, the first. And you know, usually you score first, you're going to have to score often.
Here comes the rookie, Brady Singer. Makes his 4th start of the year. He's 0-1 with a 3.45. Was in the bullpen early on for the Royals, but it was a Brad Keller back stiff this night at the K where Brady Singer got the start and looked good. Considering a short rest for Brady, then he started on 4 games rest in Toronto. He's been really good this year for the Royals.
Yeah, it was nice to see him make that spot start, the emergency start for Keller. I think that's what gave him the mentality of, okay, he can be the 5th guy.
The old will dial it up. He dances in the mid-90s. Brady Singer from the University of Florida. With Merrifield, who played second last night back in center field tonight.
X90 Ranger says looks like there's a lot of Royals fans in the stands overall. Now you travel, I mean, it's
They
Chicago.
do travel well. It is Chicago, an 8-hour drive, so a lot of tolls, though.
That's ball 2.
They do travel to Minnesota as well.
And Minnesota fans used to come down here all the time. They
Right,
played
they
the Healthy Dome.
Still do. It's kind of annoying.
Ball, that's low.
And a 3-1 count on the leadoff hitter, Lurie Garcia.
I swear, anytime I'm at a game anywhere in the United States, say if it's Fenway, Busch Stadium, or Kauffman, and the Twins are playing, the Twins will always win for any time I'm there. It's weird.
But when they were on a roll and winning, you saw a lot of the Kauffman Stadium. It started changing a little bit in 14 and 15.
No, I'm just saying
once
when
they got Target Field.
And I'm just saying once I get there, they can watch the game. And they always, whoever it is, even when it's Kyle Gibson, I know he's in Texas now, but when Kyle Gibson used to pitch, he'd always win.
Former Missouri Tiger.
Yeah, it's true. He went with the Fenway he started, and it was a 1-0 game.
And Singer will get a grounder to Monty. Monty over McBroom for out number 1.
Batting second.
Every once in a while, Brady Singer's dad will pop in the chat line. Hopefully
Yes.
he'll come in tonight and see the bat signal that his son is playing. Goes by the name of Brett. So be nice to him, chat box.
Luis Robertson will win it tonight, Bakley.
Juan Moncada really shaved the strikeout total down last year. He led the league in strikeouts 2 years ago. Had a nice breakout season.
Last 8 games, it shows he's scored 7 runs. Had a double yesterday. He's a strikeout in 3
And
pitches.
Singer gets the strikeout. He works fast.
Not. You can't really talk much about Moncada if it's 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 3, and there's an out.
Singer just dispatched Moncada quickly.
You gotta love that. You got Tim Anderson batting.
He's moved up the order. And Tim Anderson, who was the MVP of the game last night, will hit that in center field to Whit Merrifield. So he's on board with 2 away here in the first.
He's also a threat to steal the base pass, but I kind of want to see him try to test out if he's going to get gunned down.
Eloy
Scrap going on.
Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez will step in. It's the Royals will throw to first base.
Oh, it's quick.
Nice little swipe by McBroom.
That was a little quick move to first base. It looks like our little ticker on the bottom of our picture is working fine, I think.
Oh, at the bottom, yes.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that Indians score. It's going to be important. 95 miles an hour.
Yeah,
fired,
when we checked the standings, it said the Indians had were above the Royals, but they were still having that. There's no games back on either side, but
they've won 14. They actually won more games than the Royals.
Yeah. But the percentages is that
The Royals have a better winning percentage.
yeah, so it doesn't make sense to me.
But regardless, they're tied.
We hope you all are enjoying your Tuesday night. Some
One
Royals
ball, 2
baseball.
strikes the count.
Singer was trying to get Jimenez to chase there. We need to count it 0-2, now 1-2. And another foul ball by Jimenez. Pitch number 17 coming up here for Brady Singer.
You have to appreciate that 3-pitch strikeout to Moncada.
Especially as good as he's been against the Royals this year.
Mm-hmm.
Brady Singer talking about the youth movement of pitchers. He's already made it up.
Guide out to left.
And Whit will watch it go over for a 3-run home run. Or 2-run home run, excuse me. Eloy Jimenez, 419 feet, 99.6 off the bat. And Brady been going so good here this inning. Eloy Jimenez, 8th home run of the year.
It's the first inning. There's a lot of innings left.
Boy, he just squared that one up.
Just got
Waited for his pitch. And the game is all tied at 2.
So just start over from scratch again. Think of it as a 0-0 ball game.
Boys, the White Sox been battling back quick. Here's Edwin Encarnacion. Tied with Jorge Soler with 8 home runs, but he's got a 10-game hitting streak on the line. Leads the White Sox triple crown in RBI, batting average, and home runs. And Edwin will smack that into the gap. Verdoja will chase that down. And Edwin Encarnacion with the stand-up double here in the first.
As he sent that the other way. Actually, if the throw would have went to second base, they probably could have got him out. I mean, now he has a 11-game hitting streak as it shows on the TV. A couple of hittable pitches for back-to-back players of the White Sox.
Boy, they've made some nice additions to this team this year.
Don't need to be concerned at all just of yet. Just think of it still as that 0-0 ball game.
Jose Abreu struggled for the White Sox this year. Just a 208 average. It's Edwin's team now.
Yeah.
And Abreu will swing at that one.
I wonder where all this money came
0-2
from.
count.
The White Sox. Like they paid Abreu, they paid Encarnacion.
Well, it is a big city.
It's true. Apparently,
Television contract.
yeah, that's true. That's huge. Television contracts are huge.
And Abreu will chop that one foul. Still 0-2. And another foul. This will be pitch number 25 for Brady Singer.
Look at that, 18 strikes to 6 balls. That's what stands out the most. He's throwing it in the strike zone, and the White Sox are just living in the strike zone.
And he's so good. First couple of hitters. Including Mikata, 3-pitch at bat.
That slider outside's a waste pitch, so I mean, it's a perfect slider to throw outside and hopefully get a chase.
And Abreu's not been swinging the bat well.
Nope.
Oh,
96 mile an hour, just a little bit high. 2-2 count on Abreu.
oh, like got the corner.
Now the White Sox are driving that pitch count up. And that'll be low.
3-2.
85 miles an hour.
He may not be swinging the stick that good, but his vision at the plate right now is kind of decent for Abreu.
Abreu's got this back up to a full count against Brady Singer. As the rookie looks in. And another foul by Abreu, but McBroom should be there.
Nice.
And he gets the catch.
Reaches over the railing and just snags that one to get out number 3.
Eloy Jimenez crushed this one. 419 feet, almost 100 miles an hour off the bat. Tie this game up at 2 at the end of 1. 2-2 Royals and White Sox.
The ball just carries well here in Chicago.
It does.
But
It was Alex Gordon.
It's odd to think that in the north side where the Cubs play, the ball doesn't carry it well at all at night, but it does here.
Guaranteed rate field. The ball will carry. And Gordon will swing the first pitch there. Should be out number 1 for the White Sox.
batting ninth, the second baseman, Nicky.
Here comes Nicky Lopez. Don't let that batting average fool you.
Yeah, no.
Of 207. He's got the 5 RBI. He's got a couple triples this year as well, number 2 in the American League. But runners in scoring position, he's been red hot.
His batting average of runners in scoring position is hovering around at 350. So you know that you can trust, even the batting average may say 207, but he's not batting 207.
No, it's Nicky Lopez. Roommates of Brad Keller. Not surprised there's no one.
They're probably chilling and watching the game right now.
They might be.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 count here for Lopez. Gio Gonzales has settled down. This will be pitch number 25. That helps when you get a Gordon on one pitch.
Yes, Clyde, the rosters are updated. Well, as of when opening day rosters were supposed to be released. So we started this franchise right when, well, the first day was.
Brady Singer made our opening day roster. Because we have a 26-man now.
It's true, which is very handy. Bink wanted the pitcher, I wanted the hitter, but we got the pitcher.
There's a bit of arguing in the front office.
3-2.
It can't be a true front office division. Is no arguing, Bink.
And Lopez will chop that to Abreu. Gio Gonzales will cover. Out number 2.
Now batting. The
Then steps one of the hottest hitters in the American League, Whit Merrifield. 3rd in the league in hits. 1 for 6 this series. And Whit will take that one for a foul.
He just knows how to put some good wood on the ball, and he just knows where the fielders are not playing. Out of position, he'll just get it into a gap, or he'll just make a bloop over the first baseman or third baseman's head. Whit knows how to use his bat really good.
He's asking, it's Nomar Mazara didn't look like the right. Nomar played last night, but did not play tonight.
Nope.
It's Luis Robert.
Yep.
Number 3 prospect in all of baseball. Gets to start tonight. Mazara will take a day off. As he's been up and down at the plate this year. Yasmani Grandal, one of the new additions for the White Sox this year. Last 4 games, been red hot, hitting 500. 338 average for Yasmani. This team can hit. They outscored the Royals 28-4 last week at the K. And beats the shift once again. Surprised you're not bringing that up.
I kind of stopped that. White Sox beat the shift twice tonight on the Edwin Encarnacion double. Now the Grandal double.
Leadoff double for Grandal.
The shortstop, Gade Mendez.
That's just there's no even this photo. Just there's no left fielder. There's no third baseman over here.
Shift was on.
Perfect hitting. They squared it up. Put it the other way.
It was Danny Mendick.
You hit it
White
where
Sox opening roster.
you hit it where it's pitched.
Huh?
You hit it where it's pitched.
Hit it where it's pitched. And there's southpaw. It is not an alligator. It is not a frog. As we learned, it is just a furry green thing.
Yeah. Apparently he came out of the gutter.
Where he came from.
Walked up, got himself a ticket into the game, and just comes on in as pleased.
That'll be popped up to Merrifield. Fired into Monty. Grandal stays at second.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Louis Robert.
Here comes Louis Robert, 3rd prospect in Major League Baseball, top 100. 36 home runs to 3 different teams last year in the minors. He crushed one at Kauffman Stadium.
For his first Major League home run of his career.
Good power hitter for the White Sox.
Did he make his debut at Kauffman?
He did.
Yeah, and his debut was the day that he hit the home run.
That's right.
Nice, you gotta love that.
He smoked it too.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah,
108, 109 off the bat.
Yeah, he did smoke it. He smoked all that one too.
And Sal Perez will get it. Call off Singer. And safe at first. Gets a base hit for the score. So
Probably should have had.
Garcia.
I don't know. That was just. It seemed like it was just like a bunt single almost.
Well, Perez had called off Singer. He had the forward momentum.
Yeah, Nick Mardi Gras is not yet ready. This might end the inning.
Mondi Lopez to McBroom and out.
Good turn there by Lopez.
Lopez has been turning well this year. Comes Adalberto Mondesi once again. Had that nice
Leading
triple
off for Kansas City,
in the first.
the
6 stolen
shortstop,
bases this year.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Leads the league.
Is Clyde? Are you a White Sox fan by chance? So you know a lot. You know a lot about the White Sox.
0-1's the count.
Mondesi and Dozier, actually number 2 in the American League in doubles with 8 apiece. And Mondi will reach for that one. 0-2 count now.
Have that triple. Hopefully we can.
0-1.
You know how close Whit Merrifield was with his cycle. Just needed a double. Maybe we could possibly. We got triple
Almost
already.
had it that bad.
Yeah.
Next up.
Yep, Clyde is a White Sox fan. I kind of expected that. It's okay. We appreciate anybody and everybody in this.
Yeah, no problem. And Mondi will chop that one. Over to Brady.
That was a close call at first.
And down first.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's the standings. See Chicago. Now a game back, full game back, as the Indians will win today, 15-10. The Royals is half game back now. That's Cleveland, winners earlier.
You know what, Bink? I'm going to put my chip down.
The chip is down.
The chip is down on Hunter Dozier. If you're brand new to this and we have chips, pretty much call your home run. I mean, you get 2 per game. I lead with 4. Bink's at 2. And then we have Marine, Dirty Sean, and Zach sitting at 1.
Each with 1. 2 per game. Dozier will face a no 2 count here on Gonzales.
Oh, he's quick as a hiccup.
Oh, he's fast.
See, the last home run Dozier hit was the series against Detroit at Kauffman, the last game until they went to Toronto.
It's been a while. He's getting RBI 19 on the year, and he's getting the doubles. But the home run, it's very few and far between for Dozier this year. We'll chop that one foul.
He's got time to get those power numbers up. Heck, we're only in April. It's the 21st.
Looking to get the 30 home run plateau this year.
Heck, we were planning on stuff in September if this thing was still happening.
Hey, and he'll strike out there. Gio Gonzales gets his first strikeout here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Here comes Jorge Soler. Hip, hip.
Jorge.
Leads the Royals in home run and RBI.
Nope. Outside.
Hey, the shift's been beat twice tonight.
It has.
It might be beat.
The shift is over, too.
Might be beat a 3rd time.
2-0. Back out there.
And Soler quickly off to a 3-0 count. If he gets on, Sal Perez on deck. Soler will take that one for strikes. He watches that one.
His first at bat, he went into a fielder's choice that scored Mondesi.
Nope.
That was close. It sided with the Royals, though.
Yeah. A couple former Cubs in this game, and Jorge Soler.
The catcher, number 13,
Mike Montgomery pitched last night.
Salvador
Mike Montgomery had
Perez.
3 and 2/3 strong innings until he got kind of ran out of town.
Got the save for the Cubs in Game 7 against the Indians in the World Series. Former Royal. Just like Gio Gonzales was originally drafted by the White Sox.
Found his way back to the original team.
2004, $5 million contract he signed this year. Him and Grandal and Encarnacion.
It's a good contract for a World Series champion.
$5 million a year.
Nope. That's the ball. 1-1.
Salve launched that home run last night. It was a laser out of the park. He was over the bullpen and everything out and left.
110.
He's seeing the ball real good, even though he strikes out there.
Gonzales with another fine pitch. 50 pitches through 3 for Gio. Juan Moncada will lead off for the White Sox.
Crazy looking people.
Southsiders.
Not a big fan of the red hats for the White Sox. How some of the fans are wearing them.
You're not a fan of it?
No.
Moncada.
3 pitches in the strikeout from Moncada the first time up. Brady Singer looks in, gets the sign from Perez, makes pitch number 34 of the night.
He had a quick bottom half of the 2nd pitching.
And Moncada. Watch that one. 1-1 count. Brady Singer's got the velocity tonight. Spin off a little bit. But he's been one of the Royals' most consistent pitchers this year. Really nice 3.45 ERA. He'll get the changeup in an 83.
There's a changeup outside. He doesn't want to live in the middle part with the changeup. We got to bring that thing low if you want to try to get a ground ball or strikeout.
He's been dialing strikes tonight. He'll get that comeback, and he'll go over to Bruno.
He's out.
Ghana, once again, out for the White Sox.
Getting out one of the hottest hitters for
The batter,
the White Sox.
second baseman.
Come out twice now. Ground out. And both are by the pitcher. The strikeout and the ground out.
It's true. It was Tim Anderson. Had a fine game last night. One for one tonight. Tim Anderson with 8 doubles. Ties Mondesi and Hunter Dozier. For second in the lead. Yeah, 0-2 count quickly on Anderson. Brady Singer once again keeps pounding the strike zone. And McBroom will take that himself.
Got him.
For out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Jimenez hit that big home run in the first, tying this game up at 2. Absolutely crushed it at 419.
That's kind of smart to start up high and in to at least try to show dominance as the pitcher. Now you're probably going to see something work outside, even though it's up still. See him probably throw a change up low. Hopefully he can get it in the strike zone this time.
2-0 count here on Jimenez. Oh, he gets a hold
Yeah,
of
so he
that
got a
one.
hold of that one. He set that one far. Luckily, that was foul
He's
for
a
Singer.
hot hitter for the White Sox. One of their best hitters.
He's living up in the zone on him.
Boy, 3-1 if he gets on. Edwin Encarnacion steps up. Can Singer will make this a full count.
He's living up in that zone, Bink. I'm not liking it. There you go.
And that'll go to the gap once again.
He's going to try for 2. Doesn't he get there? That throw was on the line. It would have gotten Jimenez out at second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Luckily, it was thrown in there quickly. So
Jimenez played AAA and for the White Sox last year. He ended up with 31 home runs in the White Sox.
he split time with both.
Yeah.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes Encarnacion carrying that 376 average.
Count is 2
His
and 1.
third time facing the White Sox this year.
Apparently
Twice in Chicago, once a call.
Apparently our phone says it's the Monday.
That's Jason Kitt's phone. That'll be foul. 2-2 now. On Edwin.
He's lucky he got that. He actually hit that. Cause that would have been strike 3. And he hit it off the knob of the bat too.
Singer works fast and he attacks that zone.
You know how the bat kind of divots underneath? I've actually broke my bat the part where it chipped right off and it was like around the hole. It was so weird. I still used it until it actually physically broke. Cause, I mean, if that chipped, it's fine.
You're in the Wood Bat League?
Yeah.
Ball 4, take the base.
Oh, Singer will walk Encarnacion. 2 on for the White Sox here. 2 away.
The first
Bottom of the
baseman,
third.
Jose Abreu.
53 pitches. Gio's at 50, I believe. So they're kind of mimicking each other a little bit, except the White Sox are actually getting on base more often, rather than the Royals are just watching the pitches.
Nope.
96.
Clyde says he has an analytical mind about his favorite sports. I mean, it makes sense. Since he is a White Sox fan. I mean, is this lineup something that you would like, possibly? That's smacked.
We didn't select this.
Nope. Yeah. Since we only have control over the Royals, so it only
We have to go by what they play.
Renteria is the person that controls the White Sox virtually.
And that should be out number 3. So the ball's popped up to Whit Merrifield in center. And it is. Brady Singer touched up the first inning, but no run sets.
You can't officially say he settled down a little bit because he's still giving up bases, like runners on base, but he's still getting out of the jam. Now, that's the best part, and that's what you're seeing the mentality for him.
2 outs.
Exactly, it's true, but he's shown that he can get out of stuff, which is good for a young pitcher. That's a trait you need. Yeah, you might give up 2 runs early on in the game, but then you realize that, okay, that's just 2 runs there. That's the first inning. I have about 4 to 5 more solid innings left in me.
Hey, you just got to forget about it. Yes, Clyde, we're Royals fans. We work for 610 Sports Radio, the home of the Royals.
That's why we have the Miller Lite sign behind us with the Royals logo.
They sent us the Miller Lite, sent us the Royals hats with Miller Lite. We have Miller Lite in front of us. Have yourself a cold Miller Lite. Brought to you by our friends at Miller Lite.
Ball.
Franco 2 for 25 now as they updated his 1 for 24 stat line against Gio. And that is sent.
He'll get a hold of that. And
Off? No, dang, that is so close.
That must have just turned foul at the last second.
I thought it was gonna help the foul pole.
Wow.
That was launched.
Boy, I thought he had that one.
1 strike.
Go Franco. Last home run came Friday night. Walk-off home run against the Orioles.
Ball 3.
He could use a 2-hit game. I think it could boost his mentality at the plate a little bit more.
Royals could use some base runners here.
Got Boom Boom on deck.
Mike Matheny is the manager for the Royals, Clyde.
Imagine if we could get Ned Yost in here.
That'd be cool.
I think
He didn't seem like he's a gamer. He created this app for teaching baseball.
Yeah. Do you think there's a chance we could possibly get Ned here?
I don't know. We could try. He's very Texas. I used to have an iPad right there in his office.
Ball 4. That's out.
And Franco will walk, give the Royals leadoff base runner.
You wouldn't think Ned would be that way too.
He is, man. You think old school, but he's
I did enjoy his
new school technology.
His moon speech to Cody last season.
He likes space.
Yeah,
He
no,
likes astronauts.
It's true that's not true. I was at the game for that space astronaut night because I'm a fan of space, and they gave that stuff out, a T-shirt out that way too. I'm like, this is pretty sweet. And then you get to hear that. That was fun.
And he likes NASCAR too. I'll never forget the Sunday morning chats. His office, he'd have it on pregame on everything.
Yes,
he used to
that guy
NASCAR
Clyde.
drivers take batting practice.
I wonder how far
No ball.
some of those guys can hit it. Imagine Tony Stewart just ripping at the swinging the bat. Boom boom at 0-2 count from Gio. And he's going to get strikeout look, and McBroom doesn't think it was a strike. I thought it was low as well.
Boy, he's not happy.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
And McBroom's still talking to the manager all the way, or to the umpire, all the way back to the dugout.
First pitch to Gordon's fouled off. Seen Gordon's batting average drop considerably.
Gordon's due.
He is due.
And Gordon will chop that to Danny Mendick. It's Anderson over to Brady 0 for 2.
Yeah, Clyde. I think it's a good choice for the Royals as well to get Mike Matheny. He was there last year for the Royals, and that's in the office for him.
Being able to talk to a lot of the younger guys.
Oh, yeah.
The minors. Did a lot of winning in St. Louis.
Very true. I can attest to that. It's a pretty sick bat.
Going analytical with the pitchers this year, trying that slide step more. Doesn't he want any pitchers from the windup?
I mean, it gets the ball quicker to the plate, gets it quicker to Salvi. Just in case somebody runs, is this keeping him at bay?
Monty Grandal has been red hot for the White Sox, betting 500 his last 4 games.
Count 1-0.
Now, one thing about this goes back to Ned Yost. I did not realize he was that tall. Like, he's pretty tall.
He's like 6'6".
No, he's taller than me.
No, he's not.
And I'm 6'2.5".
No, he's not.
He's like 6'3".
Yeah.
Ned Yost is tall, unless that was just him in his turf shoes making him taller.
He's not taller than you.
The count is 1-2.
He's 6'1", he says. I don't think that's right.
I was taller than Ned.
But Bink, you're short.
Huh?
But you're short, Bink.
No.
2
6'2".
balls, 2 strikes.
Nope, Devin, this is a simulation. There is no one playing. Keep your hands up, Bink. We are not playing the game. This is all simulated. We've done this for all 23 games so far for the Royals. As we're going to keep on going until Major League Baseball is back. We're trying to bring back some realism to you all.
This is game, 23 for us?
This is, yep, 23.
We've done every single one of them on the day they're supposed to play. We've done a simulation. Brady Singer gets another strikeout there.
And he strikes out Grandal.
Grandal giving a little bit of props on the pitch.
Now batting.
Jesse Hahn and Scott Barlow walking up to the Royals.
We might see Jesse Hahn this season for the first time.
Good. Speaking of being due.
And Mendick gets a hold of that ball, sending out to left.
He homered in Kansas City and hit that one to Gordon. 2 away.
Now batting.
That was a good
Here in
hit.
the fourth, Brady Singer.
Good hit by Mendick. But,
Scrappy ball player.
but we have Alex Gordon out there who can just, he's like, it's a no-fly zone. He's hit up to Gordon.
Here comes the young man that can crush the baseball.
Really trying to show us that Jesse Hahn and Scott Barlow is in the bullpen. that little graphic's been up there for about a solid
Wonder if
minute.
Kennedy's looking on. He likes to stand up during the road
Sure,
trips.
he does. And we have this long road trip, 10 games. This is game number 2.
Long road trip.
This will be in Tampa Bay we're taking a flight on Thursday night.
And that'll go through Singer. To out once again, a guy on with 2 outs against Singer. Boy, Brady should have had this one.
The center fielder.
Oh, it's smoked back up the middle.
He hits the ball hard. He really does. Good young hitter for the White Sox.
Clyde said he wishes White Sox people would do this as how we're doing it for the Royals.
Yeah, Devin, we are in first place, but it's second place because Cleveland won tonight, so we're a half game back.
Yeah.
They got win number 15 as the Royals, by percentage points, can tie today against the Indians. White Sox just a half game out. It's an important game for the boys in blue virtually.
You know it is. They need to find a winning ways on the road, especially on the road. As they've only won a handful. Wait, I'm trying to think how many road wins they've gotten. As of late.
Well, they swept the Tigers
yeah,
on the road.
Well, the 2 games.
They lost 3 or 4 to the Blue Jays on the road.
So they have 5 wins on the road.
That'll get away from Perez, and he'll fire to the room, but know how to play it first. And Dozier should be there against.
Oh,
that ball carried even more than Hunter, I think.
I think he knew. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get to the fence and turn around and hopefully catch it.
And Brady Singers gets out of another one. Guys, look good for the Royals this year. In steps lefty Nicky Lopez.
Yeah, from what I know, Bink, I think we're the only station that does anything like this.
I think so. Other ones did it for opening day, but we do it for every day.
At the ball.
Just trying to bring realism to everybody's.
Ball one, no strike.
To everybody.
We just have fun with it. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We are not professional baseball announcers.
Well, I mean, technically we are now.
We're virtual announcers.
We could put this on our resumes if we want to. Not sure if I will, but we could.
I talk a lot of football. And Lopez will. Yeah, Tim Anderson making a nice play.
Nice little hot dog catch.
With
Gio Gonzales.
Not like who's the Detroit Tiger that just was the Barrett.
Yeah, lollygagging.
Yep.
Hot dogging.
Hot dogging.
Kids don't try that at home. Whit Merrifield 0 for 2 tonight. He said he's got those 6 stolen bases, tied for second with Alberto Mondesi. Whit's coming on strong with the stolen bases lately. He's been more aggressive on the base pass as of late.
He's trying to catch up to his teammate Mondesi. Well, I think he's also on a 6-game hitting streak, maybe 7.
I think he even realized that Mondesi's a tough guy to compete against in stolen bases.
Which is a good competition to have on a team.
Tell you what, man. Willie Wilson. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with the strides that Monty makes when he steals bases.
Oh, they're impressive. Like if you are at the K and you're trying to teach like your kid or your kids there watching, watch Mondesi on the base paths.
So good.
Yep, that ball went out.
Whit's a tremendous base runner. Whit's just a hard worker, man. I think he's one of the most underrated players we've ever had in Kansas City for what he's done.
No, I agree.
And Whit'll sky this one to right.
That's carrying. One track.
Whit's carrying the right tonight. Right in front of the bullpen sports grill.
Shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Monty with 2 outs. We've really seen Gio Gonzales calm down and pitch well in this game.
Same with Singer.
Monty has that triple tonight. I'll let that one to Moncada. Moncada to Abreu, and out number 3. You never know with Monty running.
Yeah, you don't know.
He beats a few of them out.
I'm trying to think if we're going to see. Do you think we're going to see Singer back?
I think we will.
I think we will as well.
Pitch count dictates he'll be back.
Yep, he's staying. I like it.
Fifth, he's only on. This one be a 73rd pitch. Well, he's had Moncada's number tonight.
Oh, forward pitch. Forward goes. We'll go to the stat check real quick.
Stat check. Let's check the box score. Is 2 hits so far is all for the Kansas City Royals tonight. We had a double by Franco and a triple by Mondesi. Those were the hits. Extra base hits. Brady Singers gone 4, giving up 7 hits. 2 earned runs, just 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Into the ERA now at 3.66 for Brady Singer.
It's not as. I mean, it's still the same. It's close, almost the same way on there to where I think he came at 3.45 ERA, 3.66. It's all right. It's coming down.
I got the count 0 and 2.
And that'll be chopped, and that, even though the shortstop would have been there.
The shortstop would have been there, B.
I know,
he would have been there.
But it was a shift.
No batter, number 7.
But you're right.
Everybody,
Franco was there. It would have been Monty there if he did not shift. But that was a shift.
everybody thinks the shift is the most advanced thing to come
You gotta
out.
acknowledge when it works, Trey.
I mean, it worked, but the shortstop would have got there.
I understand that. But it doesn't count.
Now,
That counts as a shift out.
Now it only
I'm
works.
with you though, but that is a failed stat though. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with this.
But it only hurts. Like it only works is when say the second baseman or whoever they have out in a shortstop out there in like shallow right field or shallow left field. I mean, they won't be out shallow left field trying to get across the. But you know what I mean. That's the only time it works.
Well, we've seen the 4 outfielders too. We saw the Twins.
That's true.
We put 4 outfielders.
So dumb.
They do it very often, but every once in a while, Sal Perez makes an easy catch there.
It's that northern air up there that's making them be all weird.
Well, I think the A's, the Rays had done it too. The A's, the Rays, and the Twins. The Twins, they went opener as well. There's a lot of teams went opener.
Yeah, openers,
the year that the Rays did it.
Now, also, isn't this the year that Tampa Bay Rays were supposed to split time with Montreal? Or is that?
It's suggested, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Ah.
I don't think it was ever set in stone. It was proposed. But I don't know if the players ever agreed to it 100% or not. It's kind of
designated hitter.
Dude,
crazy. It is a dumb, man. I've been to a game in Tampa. That stadium, like nothing's around it. Like it never developed, and balls hit the roof, and it's not good. People don't go to it, but their TV ratings are good.
Yeah,
Like,
because
it's one of the sport with TV, and then when the Red Sox or Yankees play, because it's all this transplant from the East Coast in the area. Tampa,
yeah, the ratings are good.
especially when they're playing like East Coast teams.
I do like to point out Eloy Jimenez has a triple shot for the cycle.
This is true.
Off the plate, ball 1.
8 home runs. Edwin's tied for Aisler.
He's tied for third with him.
I've been really watching Brady Singers pitch count this year. I would imagine he has another one in him if he gets out of this.
Oh, I imagine so.
94 here. Around 95 pitches to pull him. He's almost up to full go, though. Spending time in the bullpen earlier. He's worked himself. This is 4 start. Got the win on opening day in the bullpen.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
Hope a 2-2 count here.
Hope you're all enjoying your Tuesday night here. Watching some Royals baseball. Make sure you have liked this video. Make sure you subscribe as well and turn on notifications so you're notified when every single game goes live.
Hey, Casiano will hit that up the middle. And the White Sox will stay at second first. Once again, 2 outs. And the White Sox have action. Have some life.
That's the thing. Singer does this. This is not the first time it's happened. This is the third time it's gone to where 2 outs, there's 2 runners on. He can get out of this.
Came in the first. There's Virtual Matheny making a pitching change.
Virtual porn stash Matheny.
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Still a good outing for Brady Singer. He's seeing the ropes as a rookie. He gets in jams and gets out of them. Brady Singer.
Your attention, please.
We're going to see Jesse Hahn make his debut this season.
Jesse Hahn, former A. Been hurt a lot with the Royals, but gets a chance in the bullpen. He's in AAA to start this season, but called up. 6 games last year. This will be his first appearance for the Royals this year. Clyde, they're here one more game. They're here one more tomorrow night. It's supposed to be an afternoon game. We'll play the game tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Jose Abreu will step in. It's Jesse Hahn. He's already drawn trade interest.
Yeah, he has. Multiple teams have, just a couple, have looked into acquiring young Jesse Hahn, well, middle-aged Jesse Hahn. So I doubt the Royals make a move at all anytime soon. But virtually, they have teams interested.
We also checked All-Star voting. And Monty's number 2, Perez is number 1, Slayer's number 3.
And Whit Merrifield's leading second baseman right now.
He is.
Danny Duffy is slated to be the starter so far. Hey, Marine, how's it going? And it's a 3-game series. Clyde.
White Sox won last night. Matter of fact, they played the Royals 7 times this year and won 5 of them.
Only if the White Sox be throwing Chris Sale. You know the Royals will win that game. Doesn't make sense that just one team can just hurt a pitcher.
I wish he wasn't with the Red Sox. Just with the White Sox and cutting jerseys. He would have cut the hell out of these.
Yeah, he would have. I mean, he wore these types of jerseys.
No, he wasn't a fan of alternate jerseys. It was still one of the funniest things we did when I see it happen all the time. The team was out there cutting the jerseys up. They couldn't even wear them. They felt like a knife and scissors.
Jeez, that's just so silly. It's so silly.
It was awesome.
Oh, that is left way high.
Abreu gets a hold of that one. And Hahn gives up a 3-run home run to Jose Abreu.
Nice.
97.8 at exit velocity. He goes 395 feet. 5th home run for Jose Abreu, and a big one. Much needed one for the White Sox. Jesse Hahn comes in and gives up a 3-run home run to Jose Abreu. Boy, he had to kind of check up on that, but still had the power to motor that over the fence. And that'll clear the bullpen. And Hahn not happy with himself there.
Hahn.
2 away, and all this damage. Once again, come with 2 outs to the White Sox.
This is the first time in a while that we've seen an ERA of infinite, as that's what we have with Jesse Hahn so far. As 2 of the runs are going to be put onto Brady Singers' ERA, and that the home run is going directly to Jesse Hahn's.
It's true. All the runs tonight powered by home runs for the White Sox.
No, that's down.
Here, and the wind is really blowing the right field. Lopez and Barlow warm up.
A rare Nick Davies sighting in the chat.
Clyde, you put it on the board. You put it on the board.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That home run call, it sticks out to you. And
That's the best.
I don't know about that.
Yes, Jennifer, there's a few Royals fans that made their wait virtually.
Hey, welcome back in, Jennifer.
Ball.
And Jesse Hahn went the slider at 83 to Grandal.
Saw Lopez, and who else was in the bullpen? Barlow.
Barlow.
That's typical. I should have known if Lopez is up, Barlow's up.
Cut of the tandem.
Count this ball.
94 two-seam fastball. It's a full count here.
Jesse Hahn was called up yesterday to make it here in Chicago and making his Major League debut today. Not a Major League debut, Major League debut of the season. Season debut, there we go. I was trying to get to that word. Walk.
Hitting a home run and a walk. Is Jesse Hahn still looking to calm down? He made 6 appearances for the Royals last year.
6 appearances. I think he had a 16 ERA or 10 ERA. Danny Mendick, who flew out to the warning track. 2 flats on the night. In his last at bat, though.
Nope, that's down.
Why don't count on Mendick?
That's impressive. He's a 22nd round draft pick from 2015. Made his way to the day, fought his way to get to the opening day roster.
He battled it out in spring training. Played some second, I believe, in that first series of the year because Tim Anderson's still a little banged up.
Yep.
Five-2 White Sox. The Royals trying to find an answer for this Outsiders. Came in with a full head of steam after sweeping the Orioles. 4-0 yesterday is Nicky Lopez will make the play. That'll be it, but the damage was done by Jose Abreu. A 3-run shot. White Sox get all their runs tonight off home runs. Jimenez and Abreu gone yard.
But I mean, if the White Sox can hit home runs, you know the Royals can.
The Royals can, especially at this ballpark. They've hit a bunch.
Jace Fry and Kelvin Herrera are up in the bullpen.
Hunter Dozier.
Big, you've not used a chip tonight.
I have not.
You're waiting a little bit late, aren't you?
You've used one?
You used one on Dozier in his last at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Jace Fry and old friend Kelvin Herrera.
Jace Fry was the pitcher on the walk-off. No, he wasn't the pitcher in the walk-off home run, was he? No. I think they got swept.
No.
Boy, Gonzales has really settled down since the first. Pitch number 76 coming up for Gio.
A couple of Fries in the league, isn't there?
There is.
The other Fries in Baltimore. Okay, there we go.
Gave up the home run.
That's the walk-off home run winner. Marine's driving home, so she's listening to this on her car play as Dozier strikes out.
Gio Gonzales, 4th strikeout on the night.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
You could use a Jorge Soler home run here.
Use a hit. Could
Just a hit.
Count 1-0.
The ball does fly around here.
Not like Cincinnati.
Yeah, no.
That's a ball.
Jorge wanted that pitch, but good thing he held back, knowing it was a ball. Oh, just foul.
Degrees in Chicago tonight.
It rained yesterday, and we're going to see some rain tomorrow, possibly. What the forecast is entailing us.
It's rained most of the games in Chicago this year.
They don't call it the Windy City for nothing. They have to call it the Rainy City now.
Full count.
That is true.
You usually see a handful of games rain out in Chicago all the time.
There's snow games, cold games, up and down weather.
It'd be kind of
cool. Up and down here in Kansas
It'd be
City.
kind of cool if you played in for the Rockies and you had the option if you want snow to happen.
It's true.
Because they've had snow out games before.
Does it have snow in this game?
No, not in this game. They don't.
Henslow chopped at the Makata over to Brady.
Got him.
Out number 2.
The
Well,
catcher,
searching for
number
base
13,
runners here.
Salvador Perez.
Nick Davies. Sorry that your leg's bothering you, bud, but he keeps falling asleep, but his dog is watching. I thought pretty sure that
Always good to have your dog participating.
I'm pretty sure it's a puppy still. I mean, I remember seeing it on Twitter. Now he got it. I guess during Christmas time. I want to assume.
Yeah. Sorry about your leg, Nick, but it's good to have your dog on board tonight.
Now you had surgery around Super Bowl week, didn't you? I have a feeling it's when he had it.
Nope.
Didn't he make something out of Legos?
Yeah, he made Kauffman Stadium.
Yeah.
He still hasn't finished it yet. I'm salty. I don't have a set myself. I'll have to get one of them sets and YouTube it on my main channel.
That's a ball.
So you know me and my YouTube channel.
That's right. The Kramer Sansone Network.
Exactly.
Ball.
Feel free to subscribe to that if you want some MLB The Show and Maximum Football.
Simulated football talk for Kramer tonight after this.
Yes. Simulation FL.
Kicker for the Denver Nightwings. I
New
was
as
their fullback until he was released.
Yes, you were.
Unfortunately, bad management.
I knew it was around that time, Nick.
Count. 3-2.
You're all cooped up at home watching the game, hopefully, unless you're still at the hospital.
Full count on Perez. Gio Gonzales been so good this game. It's his 90th pitch, though. And Perez chopped that
drop.
one.
Oh, maybe not.
It'll drop. It'll drop for a hit. And the Royals with the man on.
The third baseman, number
Maybe some
7,
two-out magic is what they need. You see,
The White Sox have been having their magic.
That's true. And Michael Franco is 1 for 1 in the night. His last at bat was a walk, and he hit that one foul ball that should have been so close to being a home run.
He's seeing the ball well from Gonzales. It's unusual because usually Gonzales has his number. He went 1 for 24 against Gonzales in his career.
Now 2 for 25. He's still batting a 0.88 against him, but still.
Hey, things do change. You'll watch that one for a foul or for a ball.
Watch that for a foul. Never heard that one before, Bing.
Hey, it's a ball.
It's that kind of night. I understand.
It's long day. And Franco will lift that one to center, and that should be out number 3. So Gio Gonzales gets to another inning.
Yes, he's looking good. Coming in this game with an
8.5.
8.5 ERA. Him coming pitching this, it doesn't look like he would have that coming in. But we also saw that when the boys went to Toronto when the bats couldn't make it through customs.
It's true. Here comes Louis Robert, who's really having a nice start to his career in Chicago. The number 3 overall prospect on the MLB Top 100. Hit his first Major League home run at the K last week.
Don't forget the bottom of the 7th. We will see Take Me Out to the Ball game. I hope you all join us. Especially you, Marina. She's driving in her car.
Singing in your car.
That's another spot that's good for singing. You know how there's the shower.
I always thought shower beers were fun.
Shower beer? No, that's not for me.
That's
Because it's kind of like having just drinking anything in the shower.
It's basically half and half.
What do you mean? The water's going to be getting in the beer.
Hey, McBroom will get that. He'll fire it over to Hahn. He'll get the out.
Well, you see what I'm coming from, right? Like you're drinking beer, it might have a chance to get water in the beer unless there's not in. Because when I think of a shower beer, you have that shower hitting you while you're drinking.
We used to ask the Royals if they ever have a shower beer.
Oh, you know they've had.
Boylan said he did.
Who?
Peter Boylan. His answer was rather funny.
Can you share his answer on air?
No.
Oh, okay.
I could, but
I mean, we're technically there's no rules for us on YouTube.
I'm not in there looking at sausage, mate.
Oh gosh. That is sent out to right.
David Hunter Dozier will chase it down for out number 2.
And Garcia has flown out to right twice. Both of them had some good contact enough to at least not. The last one was close to being a home run. That one wasn't.
Well, that ball's drifting to right field.
Yes. And Dozier's like, oh gosh, and the ball hits me.
It's a lefty haven.
All right, 8 likes so far. Let's hope we can get to 10 real quick.
Conda steps in. 0 for 3 tonight. He looked at the McBroom. Will take it himself for the 3rd out of the inning. Jesse Hahn, a much more productive inning than the last. Ryan Boom Boom McBroom will lead off for the Royals. Here in the 6th. Here in the 7th. It'll be interesting to see if Gio's still in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, change. Chase Fry makes 11th appearance for the White Sox. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Chase Fry's an 8.38 ERA this year.
I like how the White Sox are sticking with that lefty from out of the pen, but hopefully now with a different type of pitch like an Arsenal set, the Royals can tattoo some things.
Good one lefty early on the Royals.
Oh, I think McBroom wanted to swing at that.
93 miles an hour, four-seam fastball to Fry.
You always got to expect the pitcher coming out of the bullpen is going to throw a first pitch strike.
And McBroom quickly down 0-2.
They don't have the protective netting extended here.
Not virtually. And McBroom will Brady right there to chase it down. Out number 1.
I noticed in this game most parks do have the protective netting extended like a considerable amount.
It was suggested, but wasn't an official rule.
Right.
Gonzales scored.
So I'm pretty sure the Royals extended theirs past the second part dugout. Where I don't know what that's called. That dugout area.
Dugout suites.
Okay, there we go. Have
Alex
you ever been there before for a game?
I've never sat there for a game though. They're high dollar seats, Kramer.
You're a high dollar man, Binkley.
No. nice.
You're like a Sean Levine.
I sit in the press box and eat the nachos. Alex Gordon 0 for 5, now 0 for 6 in the series. Jose Brady will take that to the bag for round number 2.
I'd say Brady's got some action. Pop up and now a ground out.
Boy, the Royals, it's hard to come by tonight.
They're still sitting at 2, it looks like. Yep. Their last hit was by Salvador Perez.
Jimmy Cordero up at the pen for the White Sox. I saw him last night.
That's pretty cool. I do enjoy the fact of going down to, like, before games, like when you're younger and stuff, to get autographs. I had a good conversation with Tim Hudson before for the Atlanta Braves. Had about, asked him a couple questions, and he asked me one back. It was nice.
Well, if you go in the media, you can't get autographs anymore.
That's true, I know.
Watch batting practice.
Yeah, it's true. No, I'm just saying, like, when I went to Busch Stadium to watch the Cardinals take on the Braves, so I wanted to see Edgar Renteria play for the Braves, because I'm a huge Edgar Renteria fan.
I still got a picture of Pat Mahomes with Aaron Judge, before a game.
Yeah?
Yeah, because watching Aaron Judge and Stanton in batting practice, it's fun. It's fun watching, Ohtani and Trout.
Well, it's, I hear that Madison Bumgarner is fun to watch him do some BP.
And that should be out number 3 as Makata's underneath it. And we move to the bottom of the 7th. And it's time
3,
for the 7th inning
2,
scramble.
1. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. So it's root
for the Royals.
If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game.
Scott Barlow in now for the Royals. This pitching team's brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
7th appearance for Scott Barlow, who's been really good for the Royals this year. Garfield Holland warm up in the bullpen.
And don't get. This is the jam master. He likes if he's not in a jam, he'll get in a jam to get out of the jam. I like it. It's a good mentality to have. You know that he's also a guy that comes in when there's jams and he gets out of them.
Pitcher of the world.
Yeah, Scott Barlow.
He has awkward moments. Just see what they feel like. It's got to be the Wolf.
Got to be the Wolf. Sorry, I kind of just forgot about the Madison Bumgarner stuff with the Royals. I apologize.
Clyde, we're not going to forget about our day jobs. We're terrible singers, but we do it by tradition every game for fun, home or road.
Hope
Have some levity.
if you join us next time if you're here tomorrow.
96 for Barlow there.
We do appreciate any fans of any sports team joining us. Even if you're not a White Sox and or Royals fan, you are welcome to join us to chat with us.
Why not?
Watch
We're the bear.
There's nothing. This is probably the most live sports we're going to see in a while.
That little smack being talked. 94 there. Full count for Barlow on Anderson. Oh, inside and he'll walk. Anderson there at the lead off.
Another person that has some impressive BPs, Matt Holliday. That guy tree trunks for forearms. Oh, he could
crush it.
Yes. Oh no, you're always invited. Make sure you turn on notifications after you subscribe to us, so you know when we're live.
It was Jimenez's home run earlier. All the White Sox runs coming via home run tonight. Jimenez a 2-run shot there, and Abreu with a 3-run shot.
By the way, thank you all to get to that 10th like. That's been a while now, but I really appreciate that. And that is sent. Jimenez, another home run.
And
wow.
Gone. Jimenez, 9th home run of the year already for the White Sox. Leads the team now. Jimenez's second shot of the night. 108.8 from 428 feet. He crushed.
Yeah, that was...
That's baseball for 2 runs for the Sox. 7-2 now. Chicago. Boys left the park in a hurry. Jimenez on the second home run of the night. You go watch that one. Sailed 428 feet. 108.8 off the bat for Eloy.
I got out of here in a hurry.
I don't think Barlow intended that.
Designated hitter, Edward.
Nope.
That slider was just hanging middle, and boom, and there you go.
Now Edwin is not the home run leaders for the White Sox. It's Jimenez.
Ball, that's outside.
2-0 count here on Edwin Encarnacion.
Stream loading.
Huh?
You're stream loading?
Yep.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi on my laptop's went out.
It's cruising. It's cruising. What?
It's cruising. I'm trying to pull up on my phone while my Wi-Fi gets back.
Get another walk by Barlow. No outs here in the 7th for the Sox.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
His comment.
Here comes Brady that crushed one earlier. 3 runs.
Hey!
We need Jimenez steaming for player of the game.
Oh, he's hit every single time. He's a triple shy still of the cycle.
1-1.
It's got to be the Wolves.
It's got to be the Wolves. I saw a new Frank Caliendo
One ball,
thing, and I
two
thought he was going to
strikes,
say it at the end. He didn't say it at the end.
He said it every time. 1-2 count on Abreu.
We appreciate you hitting the like button, Clyde.
And McBroom will stop that one. He'll fire it to Barlow for out number 1. Boy, it was close.
Oh, that crazy little flip there.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Boy, McBroom had to dive at that one. He stops that one going in the right
Your
field.
attention, please.
Here comes
Now
Jorge
for the
Lopez,
Royals.
making his 12th
Number 20.
appearance of the year.
Jorge.
Hip, hip.
Or hey,
This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
and they are red. Now, I wouldn't be mad or it's not shocked or anything. I would actually walk Grandal here. So you can get to Danny Mendick, who has flown out 3 consecutive at bats this game. And plus, you can also make sure you can induce a double play to get out of the inning. But I know Mendick's quick, so you'd have to turn that double play really quick.
If the White Sox win this game, they'll win the series, win the 3rd series win against the Royals this year.
There we go. My Wi-Fi's
2
working.
of them have come to the White Sox. Wi-Fi's not working?
No, it's working now. My Wi-Fi now on my laptop.
Ball, that's in.
Phew.
Hey!
95 for Lopez, 3-1 count. Repeat what, Clyde? We were talking about his wife.
Hey!
And 3-2 count here.
I do not want to see. I might want to see Lynn Elliott miss field goals. I'm joking.
And that'll be popped up to Nicky Lopez.
That's
Who will
okay.
give way to Whit Merrifield. And there's out number 2.
Ball, set the major league pop up there.
Now batting,
Big time. That carried all the way out to center.
Danny Mendick.
Danny Mendick over 3 tonight.
Ball, that's down.
Nice little knuckle curve.
It was.
Another pop up. It's Sky Mondesi playing shallow.
Mondesi get that is at speed. Eloy Jimenez, though, does damage with his 2nd homer of the night, his 9th. He crushed this one over 108 miles an hour. Oh, thanks, Clyde. Cubby Herrera, former Kansas City Royal.
Wow.
Making his 10th appearance for the White Sox.
Look at that ERA at a .68.
He's been good.
That's like old Herrera.
He's been good for the Sox.
I don't get it. The White Sox kind of like rejuvenate old Royals pitchers, like with Jacob Soria. They kind of rejuvenated his career in Chicago.
Spiking it with Herrera.
I'm pretty sure he was an all-star in Chicago, wasn't he?
Was he the representative? 97 miles an hour there. I don't remember if he was made the All-Star game name or not.
I'm pretty sure. I'm looking it up. No, but he was close. He had a 2.56 ERA.
All one.
Column pitched really well last night. There's Brett. What's up, Brett?
How's it going, Brett? Hopefully you're enjoying the game.
Brady was pitching well this game. Got out of hand here late, but Brady was once again solid. I think his ERA's at 3.66 now. 4 starts.
I think
Royals will have a base runner here. No outs on Herrera.
one hit Whit.
The batter, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Here comes Mondes. The Royals get their 3rd hit of the night here off Herrera. Royals a half game up on the White Sox.
0-1.
Well, Brett, it started off good, but the White Sox have hit 3 home runs. Jimenez has hit 2. All their runs have come via home run with 2 outs.
The real question is, what are you grilling? Because I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah, what are you grilling, Brett? Dogs, hamburgers? What are you grilling? Brady was good tonight. He surrendered 2 runs in the first, then calmed down. He was pretty smooth the rest of the way through. A lot of strikes. He was pounding that zone.
One thing is that Jose Abreu 3-run shot home run was tagged to Brady's earned runs, which he's getting only 4, which
Yeah,
he's doing really good.
2 of them were giving up.
Oh, what's Mondesi swinging at?
Honestly, will hack at that at 96, where it continues to bring the heat. Kebabs tonight.
Oh,
How about that?
That's ball
There's
2.
some kebabs right now, Brett.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I've had some shrimp kebabs before.
Uh,
Grilled them. Oh man, got marinated them first. Mondesi strikes out once again. Well, it's the
Honestly,
first
will
time
strike
tonight.
out. There's the starting
The batter,
pitching comparison.
the right fielder,
4 innings for Brady Singer. Again, 2 of those earned runs were not given up by him, but they will count against Brett. Gio Gonzales really struggled with command early, giving up 4 walks.
Apparently, I'm going to show up on Brett's porch eating his kebabs.
I can't cook, but I
Ball
can
1, no
grill.
strikes.
I do like
feel
to
like
grill.
is cooking and grilling the same thing? I feel like it is.
I feel like it's different. There's
How?
grilling and there's cooking.
Because say you grilling, you're making your own you grab by the ground beef, you make your
Yeah.
own patties. That's cooking.
I got an idea once to put Doritos on top of it, like nacho cheese Doritos
why
on top
don't-
of my burger. It wasn't like quite like a Juicy Lucy where it's inside of it, but my problem is I put them on when it's grilling,
Yeah.
and they kind of burnt on top of the burgers. I should have put them on the crunched up Doritos. I should have put them on the burger once I pulled it off the grill. But I love the grill. And not only that, corn. How do you cook your corn on the grill?
I never cooked corn on the grill.
Oh, see, I've seen people do the husk. I've seen people cook it in foil.
Won't that make popcorn?
Straight on the grill.
To make
Seriously.
popcorn?
Yeah, you could. But you lace it in butter, like spray butter,
Yeah.
and then put the corn straight on the grill. You get those char marks on it. It's the best way to
See,
eat corn.
I still think grilling is the exact same thing as cooking. You're making food and you're eating it, right?
People have their differences, the Royals. And have something working here in the 8th. No, but that's the way to cook corn, man. And I put some Slap Your Mama hot sauce on it.
designated hit.
You,
Powder?
but Big, you put that on
I
anything.
do. I like it spicy.
Big, you might put
Then I've got a great thing that I'll cook my shrimp in.
you might cook your not cook. You might put slap your mama on your cereal.
I use, and
I used to.
My fridge is loaded with like 8 kinds of hot sauces. Because one night I went right before it snowed. You know that?
Yeah.
And I was in the grocery store.
Oh, when
This is
before
a
it
couple months
snowed.
ago. Yeah. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and the store was packed because the quote storm we have. You know, storms in Kansas City last for like 8 hours and they're gone.
There's a hype succession.
I've got Louisiana hot sauce. I've got some La Paprika sauce. I've got some Frank's Red Hot sauce. I've got 30 different kinds in these little bottles. And if Tabasco, you name it, I've got it.
We've been invited to Brett's place for some food.
Heck yeah.
If
Come down for some kebabs.
If the travel stuff gets lifted, you might see us for a game down there. I mean, we do go to Tampa Bay later on.
No game for the Royals on Thursday, but you can hear Kramer and I 7 to 11 as we do draft talk live during the draft. It's a virtual draft, like we've been doing virtual baseball. Slur strikes out.
That's not a virtual draft; it's a real draft.
It's a real draft, but it's done virtually. And this is a virtual game that's not a real game. But still, when the Royals play, we play. We're taking a break Thursday, and Friday we'll be on Talking Chiefs as well. Salvador Perez, 1 for 2 tonight. Keep in mind, 98 miles an hour. He knows Kelvin really well.
Yeah, Brett, I wouldn't send Brady's stat line to him tonight from the virtual Royals tonight. If you do that.
It's only 3.66 ERA.
Yeah, no, the ERA is good.
He's been good. Not only that, I mean, you got to keep in mind. Remember that his first start, I think you were on here. He was in the bullpen earlier, but back stiffness for Brad Keller, and he had to step up and pitch, and you're in the 5th spot in the rotation. He hasn't let it go.
Nope, up there.
95 miles an hour for Herrera there.
Oh, that's actually... Brandon Scott said the best way to grill corn is to wrap 2 slices of bacon around it.
All right, I can go with that.
And wrap it in foil and put it on the grill. Awesome.
No foil. No foil. And bases are jacked here against Herrera. No, if you put it straight on the grill, you get those char marks.
Yeah.
And it's so good to eat butter. You just put the spray butter on while it's on the grill. You don't even really need the butter when you're done with it. Just take the corn and eat it.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Steve's.
Now pitching
Apparently
for the
Mrs.
White
Singer isn't
Sox,
happy about the stat line.
number 31, Steve.
Yeah, C-Shuck coming in.
C-Check. Pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
It's also brought by the kebabs of Brett Singer. They're delicious.
Yeah,
And they're kebabs.
And so that's the thing we're going with. I didn't know what to come up with that. They just sound amazing right now.
Think about this. Grand slam right here, and we're talking about a one-run game.
I hope so.
He's been Mr. Clutch.
You know what? I'm putting my last chip on Franco.
Oh, man, I was going to do it.
All
All
right.
right.
Beat you to it.
You
Beat you
go
to
ahead.
it.
I got to use them both next inning.
All right, you could use them after this.
I could. 2 away here. 0-1 count on Franco. He did hit the walk-off home run Friday night against the Orioles.
Ball. I got 1 ball,
Sinker
1
at
strike.
89.
So Brandon says you don't need that butter after you had the bacon greased on it. That actually sounds a lot more unhealthy and a lot better.
You know what? I'm not a good cook, Kramer, as you know, but
Yeah.
I've been buying real bacon bits, like real bacon bits. I found them at the store, and I've been putting them on everything. I told you they grilled cheese, where I had the cheese, the jalapenos, pepperonis,
Well, you-
and bacon.
So you're gonna keep
And bacon. And I've been using bacon on my bagels, little bacon pieces. I put them on pizza last night.
I love
My
it.
frozen pizzas.
Oh, he's
when
gonna get
Franco
hit.
gets hit, that's going to walk in or run. Boy, didn't mean to do that. But Franco's still going to give him the stare down.
Number 9,
Here comes Boom Boom McBroom.
Oh,
That
this is-
almost hit the walk-off in Kansas City. Is there's Southpaw, the mascot for the White Sox. It's not a frog, it's not an alligator, it's a green blob, according to his bio. Make what you want of that.
You gonna put your chip down to McBroom? Might
Yes,
as well.
chip down here. I need to start using them. Calling the home run right here.
Oh, that was a good pitch. That was a good pitch to do it on.
That wind drifting to right field, so he's gonna.
Can't wait for Roger Goodell comes out Thursday night. So with the first pick the Cincinnati Bengals and it says lost connection.
I saw a skit on that. They're like going burr, and then it would cut out. They're like, burr. It's just like, but they're gonna pause it. Like if they can't get connection, they'll pause it. Burr.
Oh, McBroom strikes
Man,
out.
bro. Boy, that was quick for C-Shake. Boy, base is jacked. Royals an opportunity. 7-3 though. Is a hit batter roll, walk in a run. Luis Robert, the third best prospect in all of baseball, has some serious power. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Hit his first home run back in Kansas City. This guy's got power.
Grounded out to McBroom in his last at bat. It does have the power, as you say.
His bat is very fast.
Oh, Dirty Sean's in the chat. He said chip on Franco, and it didn't.
36 home runs with 3 minor league teams last year for the White Sox. So he's number 3 prospect in all of baseball. Already getting called up to the White Sox and dealt with quite a few injuries. Man, their bats have come alive. Remember, you can use your chips on the opponents.
That's true, you can. We don't, but you can. It actually helped out our YouTube chat box because they are not the greatest at calling home runs.
Clyde, you're the White Sox fan. You can do it. Game number 23. Royals off to a 13-9 start. No rain tonight in Chicago. Rain last night on the game in Chicago as well. Minnesota now 11-5 over the Mariners. Twins coming on strong. This will be their 13th win of the year. They came in tonight just 1.5 games behind the Royals.
It's going to be strike 3 as that foul tip.
Robert will strike out there.
Foul tip back to the glove of.
It's that cat-like quickness. All right, Brett, enjoy the food. Enjoy the food.
Thanks for chiming in, Brett.
And that'll be straight to Mondi. Mondi to McBroom. And Toy.
The batter, the third baseman,
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Brett comes in here and talks.
I like it. What when the sun pitching, man?
That's okay.
That is okay. I like it.
At least you know every 5th day we're going to see Brett in here.
All the dads are welcome.
Oh, yeah,
too.
exactly. Moms,
And players.
dads, uncles, cousins.
Hey, when you turn pro, you have a lot more cousins than you thought.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Yeah, be lifted to the gap. Hunter Dozier will chase that down. Once again, the White Sox trying to do some damage with 2 away.
now batting, second baseman, Tim Anderson.
I believe the White Sox are wanting to get a run here this inning. I mean, of course we'd want to get a run this
Just
inning.
insurance.
But,
Screw that.
I mean, a grand slam could tie it up.
Good.
Nope.
I think you're going to have to shake your hat tonight for the rally.
That's right.
Counts 1-0.
I forgot.
That's right.
I'm the guy who forgets the hat at home.
I will shake the hat.
I'll put the foam fingers on and just wave my fingers like this. I could do that.
And Tim Anderson will lift that to another hit. Man, he's been hitting the ball well. Almost still trying to get him out of first. The ball was hit so sharp. Dozier thought he had to play it first.
Getting
fingers.
the rally fingers going.
I didn't realize it had a little finger on it.
Yeah, little finger
Nice.
holes.
Kramer has foam fingers.
Foam fingers for my fingers.
Keeps them nice and warm.
Actually, it really does. I put these on; they're actually kind of warm.
Can you drive with them?
I mean, if you have one hand on the steering wheel, I wouldn't advise it.
Oh. Got up against the Royals dugout. Triple shy of the cycle.
Yeah, they need to get out of this. They need to make sure no more runs come across the field of the Royals. Swing and strike.
Swing it down. 0-2 on Jimenez. Has been really good tonight. 2 home runs.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Off the curve from Ray.
Ball 2.
Man, even count here on Jimenez.
2 strikes.
Paddled his way back.
Oh, that sounded good.
Oh, man, foul. He looked for his third home
Yeah,
run
he
of the
did.
night. What would you do if you hit a home run and stopped at third and said, just give me a triple?
Can you do that?
No.
Yeah, I think you could.
We got full count.
Full count on Jimenez.
Nah, I'll take the try. Honestly, I don't think the players want the.
Oh,
He's seeing the ball so good.
he loses that one as well. Four for 4 tonight. You would think
And
this
there's
would
another
have
one
been
sent out to
intentional
left.
walk candidate, and that'll be to the gap.
Let's see if he can run.
He'll get it. You know he's going to try for 3.
He's going to stay at 2.
5 for 5 tonight on Jimenez.
Impressive showing from Jimenez
I would
tonight.
hit him or
The
walking.
designated hitter.
He probably had the better chance of just walking him.
Man, he is hitting tonight. Encarnacion will be better. Four-seamer at 94 for Lopez. Productive night tonight, 2 for 2. Double and a single and a run.
Excuse me.
Ball. 1-1.
Jimenez has been a problem tonight. So was Encarnacion.
They got one more game against Jimenez. That's tomorrow if they play him. Oh, that thing is launched out to left.
Boy, they're doing damage against the left field.
A lot of free souvenirs.
It's souvenir night in Chicago.
Foul ball.
Well, he's working all sides of the
You
field.
know, I wonder how many baseballs Major League Baseball goes through.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Still one of the cool things in all sports.
Oh, there you
Get
go.
that
Trying to look
baseball. Encarnacion will strike out. The Royals will have one more opportunity here in the ninth. It's up to Alex Gordon, Nicky Lopez, and Whit Merrifield. Try to get this 6-run rally going. Here we go, rally cap shake.
I'm going to have to get my foam fingers on in a second. All right. Give this the link.
Alex Gordon, 0 for 3 tonight.
Leading
Aaron
off
Bummer
again,
and Jimmy Cordero open the bullpen for the White Sox.
Rally fingers going.
Alex Gordon.
Tell you, your bicep's going to be feeling it if they get like extra people on base.
It's the post-game phone line, 913-744-3864.
That's out.
And I have to go to the bathroom.
So I might do the post game without you, Binkley.
You might have to. It's got to be the Wolf.
Bummer and Cordero in the bullpen. You're a Frenchie Cordero.
I do. Remember Frenchie. Jeff Francoeur as well. He's made a great broadcaster, by the way. I always like Frenchie.
He's on the Braves broadcast team, isn't he?
Yeah. Once called me Bob Wickman. He's a member of the Royals.
Hey, you look like Bob Wickman.
I always like, hey, I kind of do. You always
Ball
like,
right up
Wickman!
there.
No, but it's Binkley.
He even said it to me in surprise. Spring training when it was I walked over to the outfield and I was sitting out there watching. Because we were there non-work.
So he's just doing it to tease
I
you?
was just right field, pounding a beer, just enjoying spring baseball.
That's probably what Wickman did. Join spring baseball, pounding beer when he's out in the field. I'm guessing he's
Remember
doing.
when Rob Beck went to the AAA Iowa Cubs and they had an RV and
Oh,
he was
yeah.
open and when he'd let the as Alex Gordon strike out, he would let the fans drink beer with him.
Oh,
Sign
yeah.
said open, that means come have beer with you. I mean,
That's awesome.
He
You
passed
guys-
away
I
a
know.
couple years ago. Yeah.
Nicky.
That's awesome, though, the fact that he did that.
Yeah. That is relating to the fans. Nicky Lopez, 0 for 3 tonight.
That's how you get fans to like you.
You keep shaking the hat.
Shaking the hat and twinkling the fingers.
At least we still believe.
Yes, we do.
Chip on Nicky.
1-0.
This is Nick.
Yeah, you went to use your last chip there, Bink. You're gonna use it on.
Rest mode, Kramer.
No, we haven't touched. I haven't touched that in 50 minutes.
And Lopez will ground that. That Mendick fires over to Brady
Oh.
for 2. I'm going chip on Whit. I have to. Last chip available.
Yeah.
The center
Last chip
fielder
on Whit.
with
And it's one hit Whit already. Can we get a 2-hit Whit?
Chip on Whit. Phone line 913-744-3864. The postgame show. Immediately following this game. Brought to you by Brett's Kebabs. They're delicious.
And they're kebabs. I thought that was a bunt on a check swing. If you haven't used your last chip, might want to use it now.
Yeah. We still believe.
How's your bicep feeling?
Not bad. I have it resting on the table.
Oh, yeah, I was doing this the entire time last night.
You should have brought your hat tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I've been outside the entire day. I thought I was going to at least make a chance to go home at some point, but decided to get food instead.
You had an interesting choice of burger. You took a double hamburger and you put chicken in between it. What'd you call it?
I can't pronounce it on air.
Okay.
I got the count.
But
like a secret way to Kauffman Stadium, or you?
That's not Kauffman Stadium. I went to the Golden Arches.
Okay.
Got myself the Golden Arch chicken sandwich. So McChicken. And the Royals lose. I decided to put a double cheeseburger. Just open it up, slide it down in there.
Looked good. White Sox moved to 14-10 on the season. The Royals fall to 13-10 on the season. The White Sox catch the Royals in the standings as the Indians win tonight as well, going 14-10. So the Indians will match their record in the AL Centrals. The White Sox take this one, powered by 2 home runs by Eloy Jimenez, who should be the player of the game when they announce it. I'm sure he will be. But Abreu did hit the 3-run shot. This game started off so good. Then it was the 5th inning where Chicago kind of broke out for 3 runs, like they did last night when they hit 5 home runs. Or, 5 runs in 1 inning. Eloy Jimenez is the player of the game. 5 for 5. 2 home runs and 2 doubles. As he was on fire tonight, Gio Gonzales will take the win. He goes 6 strong for the White Sox. Brady Singer will get his 2nd loss of the season. 4 2/3 tonight. Although he was good, he kept the Royals in this game, and that's for sure. For the Kansas City Royals, only 5 hits tonight. Nobody with 2 hits. Whit Merrifield does continue to hit. He's hit .367 on the season. He came in as the 8th best hitter in the American League. Alberto Mondesi got his 2nd triple of the season, tying Hunter Dozier and Nicky Lopez for number 2 in the American League. See Brady Singer's line, 4 2/3 inning, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. ERA goes up to 4.43 on the season. We saw Jesse Hahn come in, who gave up a couple of Brady Singer's runs on a home run. Scott Barlow pitched tonight, and Jorge Lopez ends up going an inning and 2/3. Here's the highlights for tonight. Is Jorge Soler still looking for that home run in Chicago? He hit a 2 home run game in Chicago during the opening series of the year. That Saturday it looked so good.
As Clyde messaged us saying, it's great hanging out with you guys. Can we chat again? Of course we can chat again. Just come on, join us tomorrow, or join us one any time when the Royals are playing some other team. You can always join us. We welcome anybody and everybody.
First pitch tomorrow at 6:10. Pregame at 6, Clyde. It's Brad Keller on the mound for the Royals tomorrow. Still undetermined for the White Sox at this point. I think Lucas Giolito might be the starter tomorrow.
He might be doing too much of the players, not players weekend, the players league. That's
Who, Giolito?
Yeah, Giolito. He's the controller for the White Sox.
There's Jimenez. First home run. This was a 3-run shot by Jose Abreu. Just left the park at 108.8 miles an hour. We're going to blame the loss on Kramer. Here's Eloy Jimenez's 2nd home run. It went 428 feet. It's Eloy Jimenez, 5 for 5 tonight, a triple shy of the cycle.
Oh, Nick. That's great.
There's when the Royals were in business that walked in a run when Franco was hit by the pitch. Unintentional because the bases were jacked at the point.
Yes, very true.
Jimenez double, 2 RBI. Jimenez had himself a game.
Yes, he did. And that's when you know when you're locked in at the hitter. When you see the stat line, like I'm 5 for 5, you know you're locked in. Hopefully the Royals can get past that tomorrow.
2 doubles, 2 triples. And he continues being a hot hitter. 913-744-3864 is the postgame show hotline. The Royals dropped 2 straight in Chicago. It was the Eloy Jimenez game. It's 2 home runs and 2 doubles in a 5-for-5 game for him. 6 RBI and 3 runs for Eloy.
It's very impressive showing. 2 doubles as well to bat with that 2 home runs. And he just had an impressive showing. And tomorrow, Claude, the game will be at 6.
6 o'clock for pregame,
per usual.
6:10 for the first pitch of the game as the White Sox try to sweep the Royals here. They've won the first 2. Keep in mind, they swept the Royals back in Kansas City. The Royals played 8 series on the year now, and the White Sox have won 2 of them. And the Royals will fall today. 9-3 was a big 5th inning for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez, the player of the game. Brad Keller on the mound for the Kansas City Royals tomorrow. Kramer, any final thoughts?
Well, they just can at least salvage 1 win out of this, and then just have that nice day off to head to Tampa Bay, and hopefully then we'll have a nice little snack with Brett Singer.
Tomorrow, game 3 of the 10-game road trip for the Royals. For Kramer Sansone, I'm Jay Binkley saying good night, Kansas City.